Good morning, my dear students. I hope you are all doing very well. Stay safe, stay healthy. Before moving to our class, let's do an exercise. It's a breathing exercise. Okay, you all are know about it. Everyone should take a deep breath and hold it and breathe out. Let's do it together. Everyone should take a deep breath. Okay, let's do it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you feel very fresh and energetic after doing this exercise? Yes, you all are feeling very fresh and energetic. While we're taking a deep breath, we need lots of energy. We need lots of energy. In our body, the cells released or the cells produce the energy along with nutrients and oxygens. Let me ask you, where we get oxygen? Yes, very good. We get oxygen from atmospheric air. The oxygen is present in atmospheric air. So, in our body, a specialized system that helps to take oxygen from atmosphere. Which system? Can you say it? Just think. Yes, that is respiratory system. So, today we are discussing about the parts of respiratory system. The parts of respiratory system. Parts of respiratory system. Before I explain the parts of respiratory system and their features, I will show a video. Okay, let's watch it. Listen carefully. Okay. In this video, we have to see the human respiratory system. In the man that intake the atmosphere, the oxygen through the nose. The oxygen, the atmospheric air in present oxygen and its intake to our nose. And the first part of the respiratory system is, we can see, now you see the first part of the respiratory system. What is that? That is nostrils. Nostrils. You can see the nostril. That is the first part of the respiratory system. That is nostrils. The nostrils helps to take the oxygen in and out. That's now you can see a small hair-like structure. Did you see? A small hair-like structure. The small hair-like structure that present in the nostril is helps or prevents the dust particle to inside. Now you can see the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity that connects with the nostrils. You can see that. Now this is okay. This is trachea. That is trachea. You can see the trachea. It's a long or it's a tube-like structure. That is trachea. And now you can see the larynx. Larynx. Now we can see the larynx. And this is epiglottis. This is epiglottis. The separation of food and air. And now you can see the cartilages C-shaped rings. You can see the cartilages C-shaped rings present in the trachea. Okay. Then you can see the two bronchus. Okay. Did you see two bronchus? And the bronchus is divided into two. The bronchus is divided into two. that is bronchioles. You can see the bronchioles. You can see the and now you can see a pleura membrane. You can see a pleura membrane. You can see a pleura membrane that's covered the covered. It's a pleura membrane that helps to avoid the friction. And now you can see an alveoli. You can see? Did you see it? It's an alveoli. That's a grape-shaped like structure. Is it? Okay, it's a grape-shaped cell, shaped alveoli. Okay. Okay, all are clear about it? This is the parts of respiratory system. Which are the parts did you see in the video? First one is nostrils. Next, nasal cavity, trachea, then bronchus, bronchioles and alveoli. Okay. So, now look at the board. I will draw the picture. In this video, we already seen in the parts of the respiratory system. First part is nostrils. Okay. I will draw the picture. So the first part is nostrils. So this is the nostrils. Okay. This is nostrils. And which is the second part? Nasal cavity. And this is nasal cavity. Nasal cavity. Then in the video, did you see a tube-like structure? What is that? A tube-like structure? That is trachea. So this is the tube-like structure. This is the tube-like structure. That is called the tube-like structure. And this is trachea. This is trachea. Okay. Then the trachea, from trachea, the divided into bronchus from the trachea. So okay, this is trachea. From the trachea is divided into two parts, that is bronchus. So this is bronchus. And the bronchus is divided into two. Yes, that is bronchioles. This is the bronchioles. This is the bronchioles. Okay. So this is bronchioles. And did you see a grape-shaped part? Which is that? Yes, very good. That is alveoli. It's a grape-shaped structure. That is alveoli. This is alveoli. A grape-shaped structure that is called alveoli. Okay. And this is you seen in the video. Nostrils, nasal cavity, trachea, bronchus, bronchioles and alveoli. So the first part is which? Nostrils. The nostrils that helps to the passage of air in and out of the body. Through nostrils, the air is passed through in our body, in and out. Then nasal cavity. The nasal cavity that connects with the nostrils. The nasal cavity that connects with the nostrils. Okay, is it clear? So the nostrils and nasal cavity we are already told. Then is trachea. The trachea is a long tube-like structure. We all seen in the video. Yes. Okay. It's a long tube-like structure. It's a tube-like structure. Okay. It's a tube-like structure. And in trachea, there is a C-shaped cartilaginous ring is present. There is a cartilaginous C-shaped ring is present. From trachea, the branches. Okay, from the trachea, the bronchus is the branch of trachea. The bronchus is the branch of trachea. The next part is bronchus. Trachea, then bronchus. The bronchus is the branch of trachea. And the cartilaginous ring. The cartilaginous ring is support. Okay, the cartilaginous ring is support. Then the bronchus is divided into two. The bronchus is divided into two, and that is bronchioles. The bronchus is divided into two, that is called the bronchioles. The bronchioles is the terminal branches of bronchus. Okay. The bronchioles is the terminal branch of bronchus. Okay. Then alveoli. The alveoli is a grape-shaped structure. Did you all have seen in the video? Yes. Okay. Then the alveoli is an elastic in nature. The alveoli is an elastic in nature, like the rubber band. The rubber band is a elasticity. So the alveoli is in elastic in nature, and the gas exchange take place in the alveoli. The gas exchanges take place in the alveoli. In our body, the gases are exchanged. Which gases? Carbon dioxide and oxygen. The carbon dioxide and oxygen is the gas. So, in alveoli, the exchange of gases. So, in the video, we see these parts of respiratory system: nostrils, nasal cavity, trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, and alveoli. Okay. Then there are two more parts in respiratory system, that is pleura and diaphragm. Okay, that is pleura and diaphragm. The pleura is a membrane-like structure. This membranes support the lungs. Okay, the pleura. Okay, you can see a picture. This is pleura, and the pleura is double-layered membrane. The pleura is a double. In the picture, you can see the pleura is a double-layered membrane that supports the which lungs. Did you see the picture? Okay. Then, so in this picture, we can already draw the pleura membrane. Okay, this pleura membrane. Pleura membrane. So this is pleural membrane. So next is diaphragm. Okay, did you see the picture? Diaphragm. Okay, the diaphragm which helps to separate the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. You have seen the picture, thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity, and diaphragm is separate the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. Okay, so I will draw the picture of diaphragm. So this is diaphragm. Okay. Diaphragm. Okay. This is diaphragm, and the diaphragm that separates the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. These are the parts of respiratory system. So, first one is nostril, then nasal cavity, trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, alveoli, diaphragm and pleural membrane. Okay, these are the parts of respiratory system in humans. You all are clear about it? Okay, then I will give an activity for you. Take your science diary and take your pens. Okay, I will show you a model. Okay, show a model. You can see? Okay, then I will ask you write the 3 parts of respiratory system, and you write in your science diary the 3 parts. I will ask what is this, which is this part, and this and this. Okay, this one, this and this. Okay, you all write the 3 parts and functions also. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes. Okay, let's start. Okay, time up. Okay, so the first part is trachea. The first part is trachea. Okay, then which part is this? Which part is this? Which? That is bronchus. Okay, then the last one is this, and that is diaphragm. Okay, and trachea, bronchus and diaphragm. You are all right and your answers are correct. Okay, the trachea, bronchus and diaphragm. So the trachea, the function is the C-shaped cartilaginous ring is present. Okay, and the bronchus, the bronchus is the branch of trachea. Okay, then diaphragm. The diaphragm is separates the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. Okay, all are clear? Okay. Before I wind up the class, let me ask you some questions. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Okay. Then, first question is, dash is the pathway which extends from the external nostrils to internal alveoli. Dash is the pathway which extends from the external nostrils to internal alveoli. What? Tell me. Is respiratory tract. Okay, this is respiratory tract. Then the second one is respiratory tract. And now the second is the terminal branch of bronchi that open into alveoli are called yes, bronchioles. Very good. This is bronchiole. And the last one, the nasal cavity connects the nostrils with nasal cavity that connects with the nostrils. Yes, very good. That is pharynx. Okay. The dash is the pathway which extends from external nostril to internal nostrils is respiratory tract, and the terminal branches of bronchi that open into alveoli are called bronchioles, and the nasal cavity connects the nostrils with pharynx. Okay, all are clear about this topic? The parts of respiratory system. Any doubts? Okay, all are clear about. Okay, then I give you 2 activity for. Tomorrow you will come and do the activity. So the first one is draw the picture of the respiratory system in your science diary. Okay, draw the picture of respiratory system in your science diary. Okay, and the second one is write the features and functions of the parts of respiratory system. Okay, first one is draw the picture, and second activity is write the features of respiratory system. Okay, all are clear? Okay, so next class you come, do the activity and study very well. I will ask you questions. Okay, thank you students.